Okay, and so all you need is like a space around you, right? Like a yoga mat amount of space so that you can move your body. If you don't have a yoga mat, don't worry about it. And today we're gonna do a vinyasa. So vinyasa is where you keep moving the whole time. So if it starts to get confusing, you can always take a rest in child's pose, like so, right? I'll try and go pretty slow. We'll do a vinyasa today and we'll do a vinyasa on Friday so you can kind of get a feel of it. And yeah, hopefully it feels good. Sorry, my head's gonna be cut off for some of the standing stuff because my room is not long enough to get everything in. Okay, so let's start standing. If you're on a yoga mat, you're at the top of your yoga mat. And if not, you're just standing somewhere where there's space around you. Okay, and we'll start in what's called Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet are under you, your arms are reaching down. And just lift your gaze, so look forwards just ahead of you like you're looking over a horizon. So often because of our texting, we like have a chin down posture. Just what does it feel like to have your head balancing on top of your spine? Good. If you want to close your eyes here, go ahead and do that if it feels comfortable, or just look ahead of you. And let's find our breath. Letting your inhales get a little bit longer. And bigger exhales, letting go of all of the breath in your body. A few more like that, deep breaths. If you can, you're breathing in and out through your nose. If you have a stuffy nose or if that doesn't feel good, you can breathe through the mouth. The next time you inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach your arms out to the side and then fold forwards. You can bend your knees quite a lot. Let your head hang down. Let's just pause here. We're going to go slowly for the first little bit. So my knees are super bent. My head is like a bowling ball hanging down. Feeling a gentle stretch at the back of your legs, but if it's a big stretch, bend your knees more. Good. Put your hands on your knees and inhale, lift your heart forward so you have a long spine. And then on an exhale, fold forwards again, head heavy. Next time we inhale, we're going to come all the way up. Straighten your legs, reach your arms up towards the sky, look up towards fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart and then reach your arms down. So we're going to do that a few more times, a little bit faster. Inhale your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Again, knees can bend however much you want to do today, any point. Inhale, lift your heart forwards. Your hands can be on your knees, on your shins, on your toes. Exhale, fold forwards, head heavy. Inhale, arms up, stand up, look up. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart and by your sides. Two more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your heart forwards, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lift your heart forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose. Okay, we're going to add on a little bit to that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Now on an exhale, place your hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Good. So in down dog, we'll be here for a few breaths. You can bend your knees again a lot. You really want to think of reaching your hips back behind you. So thinking of it as a long line between your wrists all the way to your hips. Even if that means your knees are really bent, your heels are off the floor, any of that is fine. Okay, we're going to come forwards to plank. We're adding on, this is still a vinyasa. And then slowly bend your elbows and start to lower down. Chaturanga. Good. Belly to the floor. Hands on the floor. Lift your heart forwards and up. Baby cobra. Very nice. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forwards in between your hands. Lift your heels way up off the floor. On an exhale, step or hop your feet forwards in between your hands. Inhale, look forwards, lift your heart forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose. We'll do that one more time, a little bit faster. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, which means bend the elbows, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, lift your heart forwards. Little baby cobra. Exhale, lower and press back to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths in down dog. When you're exhaling, next time, look forwards, bend your knees and hop or step forwards. Inhale, lift the chest forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, stand up. Very nice. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Okay, we'll add on to that. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart forwards. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. You can stay low in a baby cobra, or you can come higher in this upward facing dog. Up to you. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, here's where we add on. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back behind you, a little split. And then exhale, step that right foot forwards in between your hands. That can be hard, so you might put the back knee down, kind of wrangle your front knee, and use your arm to help you if you need to help step forwards to a lunge. Good, back knee can lift off of the floor, and let's lift up to a high lunge. Good, nice balancing. And then open up into warrior 2. So my front knee is pointing forwards. My back heel spins down into the floor. Both of my feet are on the floor. There you go. Good. Reverse your warrior, back hand to back leg. Lift up, side bending. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward, lift your heels up. Exhale, step or hop forward between your hands. Inhale, lift your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms up, stand up. Exhale, mountain pose. Just take a moment in mountain pose to breathe. You're doing great. All right, second side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart, look forwards. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering yourself down. Up to you, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do the other side. So inhale, the other leg up. My left leg is going up. Exhale, step that foot forwards. Remember, if you need to use your hands to get that leg forwards, do so. Coming up into a high lunge. Very nice. And then spin the back heel down to the floor. Open the arms out wide. Warrior two. Good. Reverse your warrior. Pop arm up. Good over. And then circle the arms down. Cartwheel them down to the floor. Step back. Downward facing dog. Good. Let's lower the knees down to the floor as wide as your yoga mat or your pretend yoga mat. Sit your hips back and take child's pose for a moment. Letting your head rest on the floor and breathing. Good. Stay there. Bringing your breath back to a normal pace if it's sped up. Can you let your next inhale be a little bit slower, deeper, and a slower, deeper exhale. Let's come forwards onto all fours. Right here, let's take a cat-cow. Inhaling, your head up, your tail up. Belly drops towards the floor. On an exhale, round through the spine. Go ahead and do that a few more times. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to round. Following your own breath. If you want to do other movements, side to side or little circles, just do whatever feels good for your spine, your back, shoulders here. And then come to a neutral spine once more. Tuck your toes, press back, downward dog once more. And you can step or hop your way forwards. And this time, let's bend the knees a lot and roll yourself up little by little. Let your head be super heavy. It's the last thing to come up as you roll up to standing. Good, and you'll find yourself in mountain pose. We'll do a few standing poses here. Let me check our time. Good. Transfer your weight to your left leg and bring your right foot up. It could come to your inner calf or higher or tree pose. You choose what works for you. Hands are going to rest in front of the heart, or you might have one hand at a wall or both of your fingertips at a wall behind you for balance, whatever works for you. Okay. If it's available, you can reach your arms up. Nice balancing. Ooh. Bring your hands back down. Go ahead and catch behind your knee, under your knee. So I'm like, my knee's out to the side and I'm holding underneath it. And the other arm goes out to the side. Very nice. This might be where you're at, or you could try and extend that leg. Very difficult. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and step down, mountain pose. Great. Transfer to the other side, tree pose. Vrikshasana is what you call it in yoga. Hands can rest in front of your heart. Maybe the arms go up. You can always have a wall for balance, a chair for balance. Good. And then arms out wide. My left knee is up, so I'm going to hook my left hand under my left knee. And then straighten that leg if I can, or I can just keep it bent. For 3, 2, 1, and step down. Very nice. Hop your feet out wide. Interlace your hands behind you. So you're interlacing your fingers. And you're going to lift your hands away from your bum, right? Like so. If that doesn't work for you, you can have your hands on your hips, right? And then we're going to fold forwards. Head towards the floor. Again, your knees can bend if that feels good for you. Should be a nice shoulder stretch, nice leg stretch. If this doesn't feel good for the shoulders, release your hands to the floor. And then wherever you're at, take your hands to your hips, lift your heart forwards, and come to stand up. Good. Hop your feet back together. And mountain pose. All right. Can you, without using your hands, can you come to sit crisscross? Very nice. And in your crisscross, go ahead and fold forwards. Maybe your head can rest on the floor, or you could put your fists under your forehead, or you're just letting yourself lean forwards as much as possible for you today. This is a nice hip stretch for me. I hope it's good for you as well. See if you can feel your breath moving into the back of your body. Like you're aware of the back of your lungs. Walk your hands back to press up, and without using your hands, switch the other leg in front, and then fold forwards once more to get the other hip. One up. And we're going to finish today. We're going to finish all of our yoga sessions this week in Shavasana. Now that's lying down on your back, and I have a pillow or a blanket under my head. If lying down doesn't feel good for you, you can just do this sitting up or find a comfortable seat. So I'm going to lie down on my back and extend my legs, extend my arms on the floor. And Shavasana translates to corpse pose. So it's a time for you to really do nothing. Let your eyes close. You let your body relax. And if this does not feel comfortable for you, you can find a seated position. You don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. If you're lying on your back and your low back is achy, bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. We'll spend just a minute here, letting ourselves relax, feeling the tongue relax, the jaw relaxes. Can your shoulders get heavy, arms heavy? Feeling your breath moving, whole body.